Hello everyone, my name is the Lego Kid 2000. I've noticed you haven't completed Not a Night in New Wars guidance. Can I click confirm all? Yes, click confirm all. For me, please, that would be great. But, hello everyone, my name is the Lego Kid 2003, and today we're playing Genshin Impact. Because I still haven't finished Linnea's story quest, and I really need to. I have yet to finish the story quest. The game updates, like, next week. So, I need to finish it. I need... I have a need to finish this story quest. But it's not loading. I don't need this. Okay, let's close it down. Open it back up. Okay. If Genshin, if Genshin doesn't load properly or isn't able to load, I'm just gonna switch to something else. Like, I was initially planning on playing Minecraft today, but I just was not in the mood for it. Problems everywhere? Yes. Like, for example, for some reason, my Discord app, like my Discord launcher on my PC is just not working. I'm gonna explore the mod menu. Oh boy. That makes me a little nervous. That does not fill me with the warm and fuzzies. For some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm just refreshing the impact of the Genshin. Hoping that it loads and does a thing. Because if it doesn't, I will be sad. Darn, can't clip you saying that makes me nervous. Haha. I'm honestly a little curious why it's not letting you clip stuff. It's weird. Whatever. Whatever. Everything is fine. Alright. Chatterino, let's cross our fingers in the hopes that the game loads. Because if not, I will be very sad. I will say that my friends have gotten me into the Digimon TCG, and there is like an online simulator of it called DCGO, and I've been playing that a lot today. Which just proves that I'm just not good at this card game. I'm just not. But it's fine. Practice makes improvement. So the more I use the deck, the more I can master the deck, the more I can probably, hopefully, start winning. I like TCGs. TCGs are fun. Come on, on, game, you can do it. Well, that's not a good sign. It's saying not responding is not a good sign. That is a sign that does not fill me up with the warm and fuzzies. Look at there. Maybe. Possibly. Hopefully. Come on. I know connection stuff has been a little weird today, but you can do it. I don't want to have to switch to something else. This is kind of the most relaxing game I got. Something may or may not happen depending on what happens later. That is concerning. What do you mean? Something may or may not happen depending on what happens later. That is concerning. Coming from someone in my chat. Because either you're about to drop goodness knows how many gifted subs, you're gonna clip something. Don't worry, it's just a stupid joke I may do. It requires you to change the current screen. Oh boy. In just a bit. You know, it's just about let it know. I'm gonna switch now. There. For some reason, the blue. Well, both meters are gone. Oh, there they are. There we go. The meters are working. Now let's hope the game works. Otherwise, I will cry. Darn, the sub bar's correct. Ha ha ha. Because when I fixed it last stream, it automatically fixes it for all of them. You're safe. Connection failed. Try again. Why? Why is this happening? Why? What is going on with my connection stuff today? Are we just gonna have this be a Tomodachi week? Because I think we just might have this be a Tomodachi week. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Today's just not my day, is it? You know what? Let's just play more Tomodachi Life. I give. I'm throwing in the towel. We're playing more. We're gonna play more Tomodachi Life. It's fine. We're gonna relax. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. Just so you guys know, it says no signal because my Switch isn't on. I wanted to play more Tomodachi Life anyway, so it's fine. And my audio is bit crushed. Wonderful. Today's just scuff. This is just a scuff the stream. I was basically late by like 3 minutes or so. Genshin's not loading. My Switch audio through Streamlabs is bit crushed. Everything is happening. Why did I get a rock? Oh, a pebble. Okay, this. I'm trying to message you to taunt you that I can get into Genshin, but we aren't friends on it. Haha. I'm gonna do this. I guess. I feel like I'm getting closer to who I truly am. I am glad to hear that. Because bored wants company. Apparently Dr. Eggman's upset about something. Now, important question. Khakis? Hold on. You owe me gifted, Pookies! I'm wearing blue jeans. I'm kidding, y'all don't. I'm kidding about the gifted. We never shook hands on the, on that, so no gifted is required. Gifted subs would be great. Oh, now Genshin works. Well... Don't I wasted that redeem, there's no khakis? Haha. Wrong screen. There. Okay, so apparently Genshin's working. Apparently Genshin wants to work now. Genshin saw that I switched over to Tomodachi and got jealous. Alright, Genshin is Genshining now. I highly doubt that Genshining is even a word. But I do not care. The game works now. It's actually cooperating. So now we can get through the rest of Linnea's story quest as planned. Well, while I love Tomodachi Life, it's a little, wackadoodle. So, and also I just needed an excuse to play Genshin because I haven't been playing it as much. Also, Aiden has been trying to convince me to play Neverness to Everness. So, probably like next week or like within the next couple weeks, I'll download it and we'll give it a try. It's probably gonna be super scuffed starting out, but let's see what happens. support everything if you crash. Okay. Good. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's working. There's no scuff. We're all good. We are all fine. Everything's great. I'm definitely not losing my mind. There's almost no chat filters. I can encourage. Nope, you most certainly cannot. Seeing that Twitch just censored you. Ha 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 ha. Check and mate. Anyways. Unless that was a censor you put in yourself. No, but... Ow. Nightbot does have chat filters. It's just for, like, a couple specific things. Oh. That was a friend request. Because that's loading. Okay. Uh-huh. I've added a couple more recently, mostly to annoy those AI viewer bots. Lovely. Well, I guess I'll be seeing them at some point. Because the chatbots love chatbotting. Did I jinx myself by naming the stream Genshin is Genshining? Because I think there's a very realistic possibility I may have just jinxed myself. It is a very legitimate possibility. I hope I didn't. Because that would be sad. Because I really wanted to stream tonight. And only being able to stream once throughout an entire week is kind of saddening for me. So... I think it's because I have this open. And it's a little slower. There we go. Hey, now we're making progress. Never mind. Load, please. Of course you didn't jinx yourself, I just invoked Murphy's Law because you aren't wearing khakis. You do realize I can take away your sword at any point in time. I can just... I can just kinda... It's snack time? Sour gummy worms, I'm 5 steps ahead of you. Eat, shut them down. Don't tell you what to do. I was gonna eat gummy worms anyway. I'm eating Cheez-Its. Ooh. I haven't had Cheez-Its in a while, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. I had them like once a few months ago, and then just never again afterwards. I feel like, because at this point, candy is my main form of consumable therapy. That and Fanta. And green tea. Green tea is really good. Shoot. Especially if you put like a little bit of honey in it to cut down on the bitterness of it. Chef's kiss. So good. It is a combination I very much recommend. That just about anyone try, really. Because not only is green tea really good, but it's also really good for you. Which isn't something that can be found very often. Except if it's a fruit, obviously. Yeah. And like, I'll drink black tea sometimes. It has to be like a really, really special occasion. Or it has to be milk tea with boba. I cannot wait for Beyblade tomorrow. Now that I've thought about it, I just remembered I can't increase my reputation level easily in Nightline because it restricts the bounties and other things to above rank 1. And I don't want to do the stupid request regarding the stupid flying bird girl. It kinda seems like you're gonna have to do the quest, my friend. It kinda seems like you have no choice. But to do the quest. If you want to increase reputation. Because that is how the reputation is starting out, just completing quests and doing exploration. That's just how it is. At least I have 2 to level 4, aka Max. That's true. That is very true. And I think if I remember right, it's either maxing out, yeah, it's maxing out the reputation in each of the tribes. It gives you constellations for the Pyro Traveler, so... It's very much worth it. To, do the reputation as much as you can. Then again, I do the reputation anyway because of the pretty gliders. Which reminds me that I have not been doing the Selenic Chronicles quests in Nodcry. I have not been doing those. And I really need to. Because the stories that the quests follow are honestly so cute. They're adorable. Columbine is so wholesome. Yay! I can stop yapping about random topics! If I'm correct, you have to do all the tribes, because each one just gives you the hot stone. I also haven't been doing the Chronicle. Yeah. Like, it gives you one constellation. Like, each. Filling up. Heal? No. Each, completing the reputation for each tribe gives you one constellation. So, yeah, you have to do all of them to get, constellations. Yeah, we're doing the Yao shouting. There's events going on. Ah, yes, that's right. Leyline overflow, the abyss reset. But yeah, I really need to be on top of the Genshin logins. But yeah, I definitely want to just go ahead and get Linnea's story quest done because of the fact that Genshin updates next week, and it's going to be our conquest time, which is going to be stupid exciting.
Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is Dream me writing a diary?
Oh, looks like it.
My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full-time. A research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is working hard toward my goal. But the cost is just astronomical. It could take a whole lifetime to save up for. Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters.
Nice. It's Lumi.
Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster.
Yay! 3 cheers, we're getting faster.
Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving.
Thank goodness I just ate. Had, chips.
Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest.
Wish I had
Finders
ketchup,
keepers.
but... Too late now, what you gonna do?
Happy adventure
And
anniversary
before chat
to
says
me!
it, no, I'm not going
1
to
year
force
in. And still
straight
nowhere near rich
ketchup down
enough
my
to afford a
throat.
ship.
That sounds like a very quick way to start choking.
Almost got scammed! Note to self. Secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. You really do get what you pay for. Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good price. The diary ends here. Hold on. Is this... a deed for the purchase of a large ship? And I've signed it! Could it be?
Nice. You did the thing!
A dream come true!
Yay! That was cute. Ugh.
The Golden Beagle! What a wonderful dream! The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a faraway land. Oh, what a feeling! Let me check the chart. Next stop, Guyan Stone Forest. That place is steeped in myths and stories. I've only ever seen it in picture books. From there, it's on to Dragonspine. Wow, a snow-capped mountain! I've always wanted to visit, but never dared to.
One here, here. Okay. I'm bored, so I'm stealing the cats from my sister with the laser. Nice. Okay, so my thing is over here. Give the cats ear
this?
scritches for me.
Clearwater jade? Pretty sure this can only be found in Chinyu Vale. It's so beautiful. It looks like this ship has sailed to many places already. Makes sense. As soon as I buy my research vessel, I'll be off and away to voyage non-stop.
Yeah.
Leia. You've been really down the last couple of days. What's up? You're not seasick, are you? I've left your lunch by the door. Make sure to get some good rest once you've eaten.
Coming!
Weird. Weird. Oh, alright. Oh my god, it says the game gonna crash. Please don't.
Where am I now?
Yeah, I don't. I stolen cat successfully? Yay!
Ugh, I feel so sore.
What kind of
and
cats are there, by the way?
tired. Wait, but I thought I was dreaming. Why do I feel like this? Is this some sort of lucid dream? Whatever. I'd better take a look outside.
What kinds of cats did you yoink from your sister?
Clearwater jade. Didn't
Both
I see this on
female
the ship just now?
calicos.
Why is it in pieces?
And honestly, calico cats are very pretty.
And these books, how did they end up in this cave?
I'm not the biggest fan of cat. Well, I'm. In terms of the whole cats and dogs thing, I'm more or less neutral. I just prefer dogs. Don't get me wrong. I do like cats, but yeah, calicos are pretty. That's the point I'm trying to make. Cats are floofy beans, and calicos are pretty. I don't know why I went off on a... why I started going off on a tangent about...
Why do you look so sad? Hey, don't be scared. I'm right here, by your side.
But dogs and cats. I guess the cave Which direction? I guess it's safe to assume this direction. I should have assumed it was this direction because it spawned in.
We're never getting back, are we? We're done for. It's all over.
Whoa. What happened to the ship?
What happened? I thought I was on the ship.
Pictures of the cats.
Is this
They're so cute.
the Golden Beagle?
That's so adorable. Ah. Whoa.
But why?
I don't know.
It's just a dream, though, right? Come on, get a grip, Linnea. It's not real. None of this is real.
I don't know, Chief. It seems pretty dang real to me. Doop, 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 doop. The less black one is Martini, the other is Snickers. Snickers is a shy little girl, while Martini will greet guests and attempt to get scritches. The Snickers sounds like the way the Snickers acts sounds like normal cat behavior. Martini, not so much, because Lenny's live, by the way. Nice. I did not get a notification. Oh, there we go. Now I got a notification. Once I mentioned not having a notification. But yeah, thank you for informing me of a possible raid target later. Speak of the Dylan Heschel player? Yeah. Pretty much. That is a pretty apt way of putting it. So you just our name. Okay. Apologies. Come on. Game load game. There we go.
It's been many long years
evil
since
laughter,
the
evil
Golden
laughter.
Beagle sank.
Anyways. That was dumb.
The diary again. How long is this terrible dream going to last?
No idea.
I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the
yes,
truth
text
is
up
it
here.
still gets me down
Yes.
sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking up my heart, constantly weighing me down.
Without a pen near, yes. Nice. Nice rhyme, Dr. Seuss.
Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here soon. I can wait for her outside.
I am straight up Seussing it. And by it, I mean my doctor. Okay, I probably should have stopped that joke the second I realized what I was gonna say. No one heard that.
Sister? Who am I talking about?
Bad.
So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Meet sis. You would be correct, I was zoning out. Okay, cool. So hopefully
Linnea.
no clips will surface of me making that joke involving a certain
That voice
author of
sounds
children's books.
familiar. Over here. Did you get my letter, Linnea?
Whoa.
I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back to the tundra with me, so we can be with Mom and Dad one last time. Selena? She's my sister?
Oh, it stopped the auto thing.
Mom and
There we go.
Dad? One last time?
Yeah, what happened to our parents?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was
Definitely
always
a dream,
going to come.
definitely. Yes. Very much so.
I can't pretend I'm not sad. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. At the very least, they wouldn't have to endure this horrid feeling of having tears they're unable to shed.
That's fair. Having, like, wanting to cry, but not having the tears,
After
able
all,
to
we've
allow for
already
that.
seen how all of this would
It's
unfold
like having a sneeze
long
that doesn't
before it
quite
ever came to
complete.
pass.
And, like, that
Remember
pressure just kind of stays, like,
when
in
you
your
passed
nose
out
and at the
during
back
that
of your
competition?
throat, and it's just...
You saw it all as you lay there,
It's just,
unconscious.
like, building, but it never actually...
At the time, you thought it was just a dream.
comes out.
What is she talking about?
Very, very annoying feeling.
No, this can't be true.
I understand how you feel. One moment you're gazing into the future from the past, the next, you're there, looking back at where it all began. When these two perspectives collide, how can the journey not feel like a dream? Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long time ago, my friends and I talked about our dreams. Mine was to buy a research vessel and explore the mysteries of the world. Then, when too old for a life of adventure, I'd combine everything I'd learned into an illustrated atlas of nature. My entire life is recorded in these pages. Maybe one day, A long, long time from now, someone will open them and see that there are sections on the formation and evolution of certain creatures and environments that remain blank. Whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel very far.
I am so confused. Then again, this is what I get for not... For this... This is what I get for taking so long to complete a story quest. That is... kinda on me. Walk towards the end. That's morbid. That is so morbid, jeez. Walk towards the end of everything. How's the reward? It's about to rain where I am. I'm also in a tornado warning. Uh-oh. The weather's been kind of up and down. I could have sworn I just heard some thunder, so it's probably gonna start raining, storming, and raining relatively soon. Which is exactly what I need right now. Because we did end up losing power last night. So... That very much is the thing that happened. And I am not pleased about it.
This feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like.
Oh, I forgot how dark this game can
I
be.
still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away.
Fanta. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm drinking strawberry
So it
Fanta
wasn't
tonight.
a dream, after all. It's all...
My mom figured out I broke her from our planet, but oh no. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. That is very much less than ideal. Then again, I can barely call it much of a plan. Yeah, true. Besides, it'll probably regrow. Hopefully. Maybe. It's tiny, it'll regrow. It will grow once more. Only to be struck by a weed whacker again. Anyways. I'm sorry. Okay. I will say, I have multiple targets now. I have multiple targets for a streamling. For a stream-a-bye. Raid. Oh, depending on how long they stay live, I was so raiding them. Oh, it's gonna be great. Okay. Hey. Come on, game. Game, please, game. Genshin, please, Genshin. While I'm waiting for the game to game, I'm going to meters. Because there are meters. And the meters will meter until they meter no more. I don't know what this bit is. The blue meter right next to my head is my follow goal. It's relatively easy, especially considering we're like 68.29% of the way there. If the blue meter gets filled to 100%, I will start playing Persona 5 Royal for the Nintendo Switch, which is a game I've very much been looking forward to playing for ages. I have the game. My Switch knows I have the game. It's in my game library. So, we hit the follow goal. I will permanently add it to the weekly game rotation. Well, looks like the storm spotters are active. My dad just left. Uh-oh. But yeah, we'll play the funny thief game. The green meter right next to that is my sub goal. Very simple, very easy. We have subs
You were out for a long time.
on Twitch
You must be
specifically.
starving. Do you want something to eat?
Then I will do a stream in a maid outfit. And I'm not kidding. I will actually do it. I will wear an outfit for a stream, and it will involve a very awkward conversation with my parents. As I explain why I'm getting a maid outfit for myself and why I'm wearing it on
It's
live
evening.
TV.
And it's the day after the quarterfinals. We were watching the match between Celino and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Celino's arm. Then, you just passed out.
So, yeah.
Do you have any recollection?
It is very much so to where quite a few of my mods have gotten involved. One of them sent me Amazon links. Another... I just hear dim on the radio, specifically ham radio. Oh gosh. One of my
So
mods
many
sent me
things came
Amazon links
flooding into
already.
my head,
Another
one after
offered to make
another.
one.
The end of
And
the
a
competition,
third
things
offered
for
to
my
buy
future.
me one.
Even the very end
Just
of
straight
my
up
life.
purchased me one
When I
himself.
finally had to bid farewell to the world. Some moments were joyful, others painful. All of it felt so real.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it, but it was terrifying.
And the sub goal does have an additional hidden effect to where if you guys figure out what it is and complete it, then I'll also throw on a pair of cat ears. Because memes. And because you guys probably want to see that anyway. Selena seemed to display a similar ability during our match with Yehoda. Could this have something to do with her dream?
Good point. You passed out right after grabbing her. Plus, she said a load of cryptic sounding stuff. She has to know something about what's going on.
Hopefully.
Still, is it really a good idea to go looking for her? What if the same thing happens again?
Yeah, could trigger more of those vivid dreams.
Do you remember when we were at Speranza and I told you guys about my childhood? Well, there were a few details
Is it
I
the
left out.
fact I have to tell
I
you?
wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was
Is
I
it the
all that
fact
brave.
I have to
Before I told
tell
my human
you it
parents
never
about being a
stays
fae,
correct?
I spent so many sleepless nights tossing
What?
and turning. I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately hoped they'd say, Linnea, even if you aren't
I
our
am
child,
so
we still love
confused
you.
reading that.
But I knew that was impossible. Their own human child was
Is
out
it
there
the fact
somewhere,
I have
as
to
were my
tell you
fae
it never
parents.
stays correct?
Our family was a lie. And all lies
Either you have to
unravel with
word that
time.
differently, or you have to put in some punctuation
So,
in there, man.
Even though I was terrified,
I'm like
and even though I
trying
knew
to
I
figure
might
out
end up
what
an unwanted
you're
child, I
saying, and I
eventually
just
mustered the
can't.
courage to tell them.
Like, help.
I did what I thought was right.
Help.
I knew things might not turn out how I hoped, but I wasn't going back on my decision. The same applies this time. I have to see Celino.
Celino.
Oh, Linnea.
Okay.
I'm now realizing that I
The
have
secret thing
no
about the
idea
subgoal
where
is
she
it
is.
that it is
Don't tell
almost
me I
never
have to
right at
wait
the
until the
beginning
next round of
stream.
the competition.
No, because they're just streams where I just
What?
forget to
Do
mention
you know
it.
where Celino is?
So that's not the hidden condition.
Do you remember Celino's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie. All right. I think I'm about ready to do this. No use delaying it any longer. Let's go!
Yay! But yeah, that is not it. That would be funny if I'm like if I made that the hidden condition. But no, that is not the special hidden condition to unlock the cat ears. Besides, even if you know the condition now, we're only at 3%. So funny number has to go up before anything else. Ugh. I have seen my friends play Never's to Everness quite a bit. It looks interesting. Let's follow Agora, I guess. Why are you going in here? Hey, don't do commissions the lazy way. Actually do the work. No. I need Primos for Nicole, dang it. Besides, why would they put in a feature if you're not supposed to use it?
Huh? The flagship? What are we doing here?
Goodness knows. Ah, shoot. Crop tops. Even if I can't, even if I forget to wear crop tops because it's lazy, it's a built-in feature.
After all that, Celino's staying in the room right next to ours? No wonder Aguara could pick up her scent.
Yeah.
Is anyone there? You're sure this is the right room? Celino, I know you're in there. Please, I need to talk to you. Celino! I'm not here. R2? Am not. Quit bothering me. Not a chance. If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside until you change your mind. I have so many questions to ask you. Can you at least answer this one? Who are you to me? Are you my sister?
Well, that got a reaction.
The door!
right.
That probably just achieved
Stop
nothing but a
yelling.
concussion.
Come in.
That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't expecting visitors, so I can't offer you much in the way of comfort. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea. You're gonna regret coming here. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already. Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads? Or why did I pass out when I touched you? And why did I see all those...
Visions of your future?
So, it wasn't a dream after all.
Nope, turns out it was something a lot more fun.
Of course not. Linnea, you're an avid student of the natural world. Surely you're aware of the 6 most common types of Fae?
The Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok, Snegovik, and Jack Frosts.
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties too. The legendary Lantern Fae,
Flins.
the Sirens with their lilting songs,
Yep.
and us, the Augury Birds. We foretell both disaster and delight, gazing upon the past dawn and future night. Others fear and revere our might, while we alone detest our plight.
Oh, that's the other Fae, yeah.
I've never heard of an augury bird before. Or the poem you just recited.
That's hardly a
So,
surprise.
as of right now, we
You
have
can count the
2
number of
confirmed
augury birds
playable
alive
Fae.
today on
Flins,
one
whom
hand.
everyone and their
And that
mothers
includes
Sims
you
were,
and me.
including me.
So it's true then.
And
We really are
Linnea.
family.
Family.
Linnea is the other playable Fae. And I have heard, like, a couple of goings on and rumors that we maybe might get more playable Fae in Snezhnaya. But nothing's really been confirmed yet, so.
Augury birds are born
Take
with a
that as a-
peculiar ability. We can
Take that with
see
a grain of salt.
crossroads in the flow of fate. Immutable
Excuse me.
future events that all paths will lead to.
Are you talking about prophecies?
Mm-hmm. Funny prophecies. We've met other people with the ability to see the future.
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways of observing fate. The stars, the ley lines. Our abilities are feeble in comparison. We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their
what
future,
kind of fate
or
is Lantern
someone
Boy?
is
Is he a
concerned
Lantern
about the
Fae?
destiny
Yes.
of the world, we're powerless to help. But the way it feels
He
to
is
witness your
indeed.
own fate, I trust you understand by now, Linnea.
Flens would
It
specifically
certainly
be
wasn't
a
fun.
Lantern Fae.
Those prophecies brought a flood of emotions with them. From excitement to frustration to bitterness. By the end, all I was left with was a kind of numb emptiness. I had a goal in life, and before I even had the chance to start fighting for it, I saw how it would end. It's like someone spoiled the ending of a story I was really enjoying.
Yeah, it's kind of the
Wait
annoying
till
part
you've
about
tried
powers
to
like
defy
this.
fate and found how powerless you are to change it. That's when the real suffering begins.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw, yet I am powerless to change it.
Visionary.
Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
It kind of does. The visionary Vedderfulnir once said something similar. If fate were easier to change, seeing the future would be a huge blessing. It would be a power desired by all. But if fate is set in stone, then knowing the future must be a heavy burden to bear.
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Like you said, it leaves you with a numb emptiness. Generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. Until you were born, and our parents found the only solution they could think of. If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among humans, the awakening of their prophetic abilities could be delayed.
So that's how I became a changeling. What about the child I was switched with? What happened to her?
Don't worry, she had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born with a strange, rare disease that humans cannot cure. If she hadn't been switched, she would have died a long time ago. Our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own. Eventually, her birth parents came to find her, and now they're living together in Snezhnograd.
I see. Wow. It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't explained. Those things you said before I fainted. What did you mean by all that?
I meant exactly what I said. I don't like you.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? If you won't tell me, I'll have to guess myself.
Do you want to know what this reminds me of? This
Celino? Are you jealous of me?
This situation between these two reminds me of that one
good guess,
Simpsons episode
but I wouldn't
where
call it jealousy.
one of the teachers
More like
hated,
resentment.
like
By the time my parents
hated
came up with a solution for
Lisa
you and
with
sent you
every
off to live
fiber
with
of
the
her
humans,
being.
I was already tormented by visions.
Like, hated her so much
If
that
I'd been born just
she
a
would
few
she
years
would
later.
basically bully Lisa and like give her a really,
How
really hard
cruel
time.
fate can be. Mom and
And
Dad
then
would sneak over to not
Bart
cry to see
only
you
had to
sometimes.
go into the classroom.
They talked about you non-stop. Even that
And
human
then
child got more
cause-
attention than me.
A little bit of chaos. Just give the teacher a
I came with them
taste
once to not
of what
cry.
Bart is capable of.
When I saw you there
And then
in
the
the
teacher ends up
distance,
quitting.
living your carefree life, I was
And
torn
then it ends up being revealed
apart
that the
by
teacher
jealousy.
hates Lisa because Lisa's
But I had to
quote-unquote
pretend
pretty.
that nothing was wrong.
She's
Even
a pretty
that
girl.
I wished you well. Did no one ever consider how I felt? What was
It's
I
interesting
to
hearing
them?
this knowing
A
the traveler is
reject?
immune to the fate
A
of Teyvat. In
failure?
other words, he can
A
change fate.
pitiful
Yeah.
wretch abandoned by
Like
fate.
it gives you on a like
Celino.
it gives you like a new perspective
All of this led
on
to me
just
deciding
how
a long time ago that when you were
special
old enough, I'd come
the
pay you a
traveler
visit.
is.
My plan was to tell you the truth about everything. And then, you would share in my suffering. I know. What kind of horrible person would want to do that to someone? Someone like me, apparently.
Then why did you hide from me? You really want me to keep guessing?
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea, spoiled by her parents and coddled by fate. It was all just a fantasy. I overheard you and Speranza talking about your past. Desperately trying to hide the truth about who you were. Somehow getting by with a ragtag bunch of kids in the conch gang. You described it so nonchalantly. But it was eating me up inside. In that moment, I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you any longer. I just wanted to hold you tight and tell you everything will be fine, that you still have a family.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you.
Yeah, funny
But
how
I
that works, huh?
understand now. That feeling you had, It wasn't resentment. You were just lonely. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you were willing to see me, sis.
I mean, you did kind of slam your head into her door, so... It's a little bit of a given that she'd see you.
All of you. This is not how I expected this to go.
Yeah, we'll expect that.
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest. That way, everyone can go back to being happy.
Yeah.
You're right, Paimon. I haven't been this happy in a long time. Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up with a Radiant Bladehorn as your partner? All the ones I've seen in the wild have been hyper-aggressive. They certainly wouldn't let me get close enough to touch them.
Yeah.
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. Hemus was still a baby then. Must have gotten separated from his parents. I ended up looking after him for a while. I suppose our friendship was preordained. Just like my upcoming victory in this competition. An immutable crossroads in the flow of fate.
Immutable?
It's kind of like how
You're welcome to
if
try
you
to
see a
fight it,
crow and
if you want.
Give them food,
Prepare
they
to
have really
experience
good memory,
just how cruel fate
they'll
can
end
be.
up,
Leave this
you
competition
feeding
and
the
fly
crow
somewhere far away.
will cause the
I
crows to go
promise
back
you,
to
something will happen to force you right
talk
back
to
here.
other crows.
Or if you prefer,
like,
you
within the
could
area,
go
be
all
like,
out
hey,
and try to beat me.
This guy, he's chill.
But I have both
And then they'll,
luck
like,
and
give you
superior
little
strength on my
presents.
side. It's a gulf you will never overcome. The prophecies we see are the meeting
I've yet
points
to have
of
that
every
interaction
possible
yet, because
path.
I don't
There are
really
many
have food
possible
on me.
roads into the future,
But one of these
but
days,
they all lead to the same
one of these
destination in
days,
the
I
end.
will befriend a crow.
Now
and
that
it'll
I
be
know the
funny.
pain of seeing my own fate for myself.
I'm betting Traveler's somehow going to
have to
change the
ask,
outcome of the tournament.
how have you kept it going all
Don't
these years?
spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I learned to submit to fate.
Yeah, hi.
I just have to accept what will
Noises.
happen. There's no other choice.
Noises and sounds.
Since the outcome can't be changed, how I get there doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
I
Every
can't.
crossroad
I
I've
just-
foreseen
I
is a
can't.
curse.
My good lord.
So the best I can do is chase a
My
little happiness in the
brain
unknowns
and
between
my
them.
mouth are not synced.
But what about you, Linnea? What's your perspective?
I think I see things differently.
I honestly hate it when that when that happens.
How about we continue this conversation after the tournament?
When your brain and your
I'd rather
mouth
give you my
just
answer then.
desync.
All right, just don't
No, there's
get your
not
hopes up about
cooperating.
the future.
So you just end up
I
either
don't want to
word
see the
vomiting, or you just
disappointment
end up making
tear
like
you
those
apart.
strangest sounds.
I'll be fine, trust
funny.
me.
But it
Anyway,
but it
we'll leave it
doesn't
there for
have
today.
a good sense of comedic
See you in the
timing.
arena. It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine.
Alright.
Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
Excuse me. Yes, notebook. Rest.
Traveler, are you awake?
Well, I am now.
Oh, neither can Paimon. Linnea and Celino aren't the only ones with a big day tomorrow. You've got your semi-final match, too. We have no idea who your opponent could be, and Paimon's a little nervous.
Oh, we'll be fine.
Since we're both
Did you know it's
struggling
quite
with
easy to stop
sleep,
someone from
do you
a...
want to head out for a stroll? We could go grab something yummy.
Did
and
you
take
know
a
it's
guard and
quite
check out the
easy to
arena.
stop someone from...
Might be a good chance for
I'm
our little
assuming you mean
warrior to
talking,
get familiar with the lay of the
just by
land.
making them hear their own voice slightly delayed. I did not know that. Huh. Learn something new every day, I guess. Alright, let's play some Pokemon in Genshin Impact. Betting $5 it's Fager. You think we're really fighting Linnea? You think? You think? You think? You think? You think? I mean, that does kind of seem like something the story quest would pull.
Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Celino's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just strong, it's fast,
Linnea's fighting her sister.
Her best way to exploit both of these traits will be to make her Radiant Blade Horn charge you. You'll have to find a way to dodge the attacks, then pick the right moment to counterattack. Linnea!
Getting in some last minute prep?
Sure am. What are you guys doing here? Lumi and I were just going over our strategy for tomorrow. Since you're here too, how about letting Aguara join Lumi in some friendly sparring?
Okay, so looks like they're fighting, but not in the tournament.
Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory.
Well, don't state your strategy to me.
Behemoth is so powerful. Even if we do find an opening, I'm not sure Lumi's even strong enough to make it count. I need a better plan.
You've prepared as thoroughly as you
Thanks.
can.
Just because I've seen a future where I fail, doesn't mean I'm willing to go down without a fight. Fate is such a mysterious idea. Despite having it explained to me and having seen it with my own eyes, I still find it hard to wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
What
This
does
is a little
fate
weird.
mean to you?
You're in a philosophical mood, huh? Well, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask. I've only just learned who I really am. I need some time to think. Besides, I'm an advisor, remember? It wouldn't be very professional for me to start spouting best guesses and speculation. What if I led you in the wrong direction?
Relax. I'm just curious to hear your opinion.
Alright, well, I think that knowing the future is a pretty lousy deal. But then, life's full of lousy situations.
Very true.
When I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know the future. I dreamed of a day that fate would send me a sign. I just wanted some clear guidance on what I should do. Something to give me the courage to go on. But fate didn't show me anything. It was my own stubborn will that got me through. Turned out that the only person I could rely on was me.
What happened to Linnea's parents? I think they died.
I've always known what it's like to be terrified
I
of the
think
unknown.
Linnea's parents got
And
Disneyed.
now I'm learning that knowing for sure isn't all it's cracked up to be either.
I think
What's the
that's
big
what
deal?
ended up
The
happening.
world hasn't ended, and I haven't changed. What do I have to fear?
Which does kind of seem to be a theme. Predicted yes. Predicted yes on what? A channel points prediction? Since when?
Session over!
When was that?
Like these two are really forming a close bond.
I'm
All right,
confused.
I think we're as prepared as we can
Did
be.
you start a poll?
Time to get some shut-eye. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
What? Wait till the following day. I pressed the wrong button. I was bored, so I made a prediction I won't benefit from. No. You watch it. I mean, we were just listening to dialogue, so... Not exactly the most interesting thing at all times. quests. Navigate. There we go. Alright. Completes the fated duel. I swear the community in person highlights no one clicks on it clears the dot, yeah.
Is everybody ready?
I
Prepare yourselves for
always
the
forget to
opening
do
match
that.
of the
It just kinda
semifinals.
bothers me for the entire
Our
version.
contestants are ready and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara. And on the other side, we have Viliana and her partner, Gornisen.
You can do it, Aguara!
Who are you? Well, not you. You're Aguara. You're Baby Bean. My opponent. Who are you?
We have a winner! Everyone, please take a short break. The second semifinal will begin shortly.
Great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler! Linnea and Selena were up next. Come on, let's cheer them on!
Huh.
Looks like our contestants and their partners are in position. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner, Lumi. And on the other side, we have Celino and her partner, Hamus. Buckle up, folks. The semifinals are about to begin.
It's basically Pokemon. It is simplified
can do
to
it,
that
old boss.
Pokemon.
Go get him, Linnea!
Either that or it's Pokemon combined with rock paper scissors. Like it takes the look of Pokemon and the functionality of rock paper scissors.
Charge, Hemus! Don't panic, Lumi. Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready?
You can do it.
Now jump! Attack! Stop her!
Hammers. Oh, are we still going?
Watch out!
This is the will of fate. It was over before it began.
Lumi! Lumi! Huh? Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then. The wide world awaits.
Oh. I guess Lumi's not done. Neat. Very neat.
Don't worry, Hemus. Victory will will be ours.
Yeah, defended the people. Did Luby just Gigantamax? If we're making Pokemon jokes, then that's essentially just Gigantamaxing. Tell me I'm wrong.
You
dare
were
you.
amazing! I didn't know you could grow that big!
Yes, she did.
You know, you look a little different after absorbing all that Geo. Wait a sec! Could that be it?
Hmm?
Oh, Linnea! Are you guys alright?
Yeah, y'all good?
Traveler! Paimon, come quick!
We're already here.
I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frost! After all the theories I've looked into, it turns out there was one possibility that never even occurred to me!
Hmm?
What if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet? Surely ingesting large amounts of rare ore could explain the development of her geo features. I mean, just look at fiships. Depending on their element, fiships can look wildly different. But from a biological perspective, they're still considered the same species.
That is
Lumi,
true.
you don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have to find another Jack Frost who likes the same things as you do. Then you'll have a true companion. I'm so happy you unleashed your full power, Lumi! If you hadn't pushed yourself like that, I never would have had this Eureka moment!
I thought Linnea would be disappointed after losing a match, but I guess this reaction's more style. Yeah, very true.
Linnea. Why did you hold back?
What do you mean? If Lumi had landed that hit, you and Hemus would have been in serious danger.
Even so, when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before my eyes.
Really?
Did fear cause me to see a false vision? Or did she truly cheat fate for a brief moment? What does it matter? In the end, the pull of fate exerted its force all the same. The prophecy came to pass as surely as the sun rises in the morning.
What's on your mind, sis?
I just think it's a shame. You gave your all in that battle, but it didn't change a thing. Whatever path you take, it always leads to the same place. Fate is so cruel.
Thanks, Defeatus.
Celino, do you remember the question that you asked me? I told you I'd give you my answer after the tournament.
I remember. And I'd still like to know what you think.
You told me. There are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end. Well, I prefer to think of it the other way around. We might already know where we're headed, but we get to choose how we get there. Maybe fate will always lead us toward the same destination, but I never cared much about the outcome. I just want to walk my own path.
I like
So,
that outlook.
even if I was destined to lose to you, there was no way I wasn't gonna give it everything I had. And even if my ship ends up at the bottom of the ocean, I'm not gonna let that stop me from sailing it to every corner of the world first. If all people care about are outcomes, then why doesn't everyone give up on happiness and love? After all, the certainty of death is the one thing that every person knows about their fate.
That's
But my
morbid.
feelings, my thoughts, everything I've seen, all that exists beyond the reach of fate, they belong to me, and no one else controls them.
Yeah.
Lumi, sounds like you agree, right?
Linnea. Ignorance really is bliss.
Yeah.
Even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth head on. You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already.
How I envied your cheerful optimism when I first saw you. I thought your happiness was all thanks to your obliviousness to fate. Yet now you've witnessed your fate and experienced failure. And still you haven't let it drag you down. Perhaps I was wrong from the start. The difference between us was never about knowledge of our destinies, it's about having the courage to accept it.
Celino, you okay? You're looking pretty zoned out.
Actually, I was just thinking,
I
I'm
wonder did
happy for you.
Seleno see who she fights in the
I
tournaments?
claimed the
She
victory
probably
promised to me
did,
by fate, and you found your answer. A
to
truth
some
that
extent.
transcends fate itself.
Sounds like I got the sweeter deal overall.
Since she
But hey, mine and
already
Lumi's
saw
journey
that
isn't
she
over
win
yet.
her fight against Linnea, there's a very high possibility that she already
So
knows
enjoy your victory,
that
Celino.
she's fighting
But
me.
don't get complacent. Otherwise, my partner here might just take it back from you one day.
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not
That
cry. I'm
little
telling you
thing?
why.
That
Santa
plus
Claus
our
is coming
special
to town.
bond. Let's go, partner. This time it's my turn to help you train.
I am both sorry and not
So,
sorry at all.
Agora comes from Natland, right?
Yes.
If we're gonna train hard, we should do it there. There's plenty of natural phlogiston around.
That is true. The Traveler isn't a part of Irminsul, so... His status as a Descender does change things, yes. Which does make me wonder what Seleno originally saw. Like, if we were in her vision or not. But I guess we'll find out later. I wonder which Descender is the Traveler's sibling. Is it the first? The Traveler's sibling is not a Descender. Weirdly, through some kind of a twist of fate, the Abyss sibling is a part of Teyvat and is therefore
Let's
not
go.
a Descender. The first Descender arrived long before the events of the first game. I think, if I remember correctly, from what Nahida told us at the end of the Sumeru Archon quest, we are Descender number 4. So, the first Descender, I think is the Heavenly Principles. The Heavenly Principles is either Descender number 1 or 2.
Hello, Natlan. I'm back.
Descender 3,
Give me a moment to set up the table.
I forgot
I
his
bought this
name,
one the
but the
last time I
third
was here.
Descender became he was split, like his body was split into 7 pieces.
you a hand.
And turned into the Gnosis, which the Archons have and control, which is why the Saritsa wants them. Because the third Descender
Now then, Argy,
was
it's time for you
Saritsa's
to
love
learn one of
interest.
Lumi's signature finishers.
So, a current working theory in the community is that the Saritsa is trying to gather all 7 Gnoses
Watch
to
closely.
revive her lover.
Lumi, do the honors.
And then, as I've already stated, we are Descender number 4. So, yeah. Either Descender number 1 or 2, Heavenly
you seriously
Principles,
think
Descender
Aguara
3,
can use a giant
Noses
shield?
Guy, Descender 4,
From what I've
us.
seen, Aguara's fighting style isn't that dissimilar to Lumi's. They both use agility to set up their opponents while searching for opportunities to attack.
Let me see.
But Aguara isn't strong enough to break through Hemus's defenses. He needs a weapon to level the playing field. Aguara will need to channel Geo-Essence from the ground and fashion it into a powerful rock hammer. Simple enough in principle, but it might take some time to master. Aguara,
Okay,
want
here
to
we
try it
go.
out?
The first Descender is the Heavenly Principles, or the Primordial one. Also known by the name Phanes,
Don't
this entity
worry.
arrived in Teyvat,
It's normal to fail on the first
defeated
try.
the original Dragon
Just gotta
Sovereigns,
keep
created
trying.
humanity, and established the current Divine
You'll
Order.
get the hang of it. Lumi, it's up to you to show
The
Aguara
second
how it's done.
is simply known as... Yes, we are Descender 4 now. I wonder, can the Traveler be seen in visions of the past, or how is he seen in the past? I don't know, actually. The second Descender is simply known as the Second Who Came. This being arrived after the Primordial One and waged a massive catastrophic war against Celestia. This war is believed to have caused the sunken ruins of Enkanomiya. Their exact identity remains unknown. The third Descender, deceased/unknown, often identified in lore as Saralainen or the Stranger of Winter's Day. The third Descender was slain in Teyvat. During the Archon quests, Skirk reveals that the 7 Gnosis wielded by the Archons were crafted directly from the remains of the third Descender. The fourth Descender is us, which we already covered. The Traveler's Sibling. Surprisingly, the Traveler's Sibling is not currently classified as a Descender by Teyvat's Urban Soul system. Their origin and history are recorded within the World's Tree, leading characters like Nahida to conclude they are treated as a native, or that their fate was altered in a way that erased their Outlander status. So, yeah. That's the explanation of the Descenders. And the ones that we know of so far. Do we know how many Descenders there are exactly? Aside from the 4 that we currently know. We have no idea if there is even any past number 4. If you really wanted to push it, you could technically count Aloy as Descender number 5, but I don't really think that people want to accept that.
Feels like I blinked and 2 whole days went by.
Who's Aloy?
I've heard it said
the main,
that people
the main
can find their fates
character
by
of
studying the
the
stars.
Horizons
I guess that means that
games.
fate's been looking down on us
There
this
was a
whole
collab
time.
between
Huh.
Genshin and Horizons.
I could really do with
like,
some sleep.
Towards the beginning of
Good night,
Genshin's
you guys.
run, where Aloy became a playable character in Genshin as a cryo bow character, and literally no one actually uses her. Or builds her or does anything. Like, they just claimed her, leveled her up for the free wishes, and then just did nothing. Yes, see? As a Descender, my fate is my own. I don't know what it's like to have my destiny anchored in place. The rules of this world surely exist for a good reason, and the same must go for fate. But on this journey, I've witnessed far too many people who yearn to defy their fate. Yeah. But I'll show you Aloy in just a bit. Is anchoring fate in place truly the best solution? Maybe one day I can. What are you trying to do? Wait. Empanada! Baby bean! It's empanada! It's our child! Okay, so Okay. So, Aguara and Empanada are 2 different baby Petalsaurs. Got it. We got to see see the bean.
Paimon slept really well. Huh? Whoa! Look at all this grapefruit! Aguara, did you pick these for us?
Whoa!
Wow! When did you learn to do that?
A mysterious companion.
Yahoo!
Are you saying you had help from another Saurian? Who could that be?
It's our baby bean. It's our son. There he is. Ah! Little dude. Little dude, baby bean. Why couldn't Genshin just give Baby Bean as a pet?
Alright! Now that Aguara's mastered Lumi's secret weapon, it's time to head back to Nightcry.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, yeah, I said I was gonna show you guys Aloy. Hold on.
Looks like we should get back just in time for the fun.
Cryo. Here she is. This individual. This lady. This is Aloy. Gave her rust. Random. And we never got constellations for her. Ever. I am sadly one of the people that has never properly built her. Because I could just never figure out what kind of a team I wanted her to... Like, what kind of a meme team I wanted to use for her. I actually think I do have an Aloy team. Now that I think about it. Whatever.
The final is about to begin. Contestants, please take your positions. Spectators, we kindly ask you to wait outside the arena.
Tell Aloy is not Genshin Impact main character by style.
Aguara, today is your time to shine. It's all up to you now, partner. You've done the hard yards in training. Now, go out there and believe in yourself. It's time to write your name in lights and show the world how hard we've worked. You've got this, Aguara.
We got this!
Yahoo!
Let's do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is finally over. It's time for the Spirit Envoy Championship Final.
Yay!
You'll be very familiar with our contestants by now. Celino and her partner, the Radiant Bladehorn Hamus, who seized their place in the final after a hard-won victory in the last round.
Yay!
Then we have the Traveler and Aguara. This little Tepet Lazur might not look like the most ferocious beast, but this duo have fought courageously to reach the final stage. Who will be crowned champions today? In a few short moments, we will find out.
Back from training camp?
Yep.
Then let's do this. Show me what you've got.
You've got this, Aguara. Don't be nervous.
Alright, Pokemon time. Extremely powerful. At the beginning of combat, Hamus's actions can't be observed. Oh, shoot. Harara. Once Selena has assessed the situation, she'll direct Hamus to perform feints. Use prior combat experience to identify the true intent behind each move. Hold out long enough, the momentum will shift in your favor. Tora will have to act first, so... tie. Both sides will take a bit of damage. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you want quick attack, charge, you're probably gonna go for defensive counter, so charge strike. Shoot. That's fine. Ultimate already dying.
Impressive.
Hemus, summon Animo energy on your horn, and then charge!
Now you see what you're up against.
Nice. D. Into the ground.
Hiding underground, are we?
Yes.
Keep charging, Hemus! Jolt him out of the hole!
Nope. Yeah.
Hemus, are you alright?
We're doing great. Okay, now we should be able to predict. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have to put myself at a disadvantage on purpose. So attack. Okay. Charge strike. I just keep predicting what they're going to do and end up doing exactly that. Okay, rapid assault. So you're gonna go for a charge strike. So nope. Draw again. No. I'm very quickly figuring out the flow here. Alright. Appears that they're going to parry, so that means they're going to go quickly. I think. So... You know what? No, I'm fine. I'm thinking too hard about this. Defensive posture. Quick attack. We drew again. Okay, never mind about figuring out the flow. Charge strike, things aren't always what they seem, so... Nope. Okay, I think what we need to do is follow the prompt exactly. So whatever we think they're going to do, we have to do. Okay, there we go. You're using your ultimate again.
Now, Hemus, trample him! March to victory and leave nothing standing!
Violent. Oh gosh. Attack the underbelly.
Predictable.
Sure. Okay, we should
Clara hit him right in the belly!
It was the obvious move. Hemus was well prepared for an attack like that.
Yeah, so we probably took massive damage from that. Oh, cool. So now we just do whatever we want. And now it's time for our ultimate. Forest Painting 2. Looks like it's time to.
Come on,
Hammer.
time to put that training into practice.
Interesting. Hemus! We showed them no mercy!
Dude, that little munchkin's got some style.
Hello,
It's a trip to the hot springs if you win.
Hemus, full tilt!
Aquara, charge! You can do it!
Yeah! There we go.
Hemus has lost the strength to fight on. It's all over, folks. The champions are
Us.
the Traveler and his partner Aguara.
So, I lost.
Yep.
You did superbly, Hemus. Get some good rest. Seems I underestimated your little partner. I'm impressed.
What did I say? Told you my partner would help me settle the score.
Prediction 1, can you end the prediction thing? Can't because I voted. I didn't even know you did a prediction thing. Hold on. I've never done predictions here before, so I don't know how they work. Excuse me. Ah, yes, there we go. There we are. Okay, now I have learned the things. New info acquired. And it makes sense that it wouldn't apply to the prediction if you yourself voted.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a short break to give our finalists a moment to recover. But don't go too far, because we'll be back very soon for the award ceremony!
Yay!
Thank you to our contestants for your amazing performances. Now we'll be interviewing our 4 top finishers. First up, it's our champions, the Traveler and Aguara.
Yeah. We have a cute little badge.
We can all see that Aguara is still a young slip of a Tepetlosaur, and yet the fiercest of enemies couldn't stand in his way. So tell us, what's the secret to Aguara's success?
Special connections with his frame.
I see. It sounds like behind every champion is a
Real
dedicated
power
group of
friendship
supportive friends. I'm sure we're all looking forward to even more spectacular performances from Aguara in the future. Do you think you're up for the challenge, little one?
Heck yeah.
Next, we have our runner-up, Celino. Let me start by asking, what's next for you and Hamus? Will the two of you keep adventuring together in the future?
No, Hemus doesn't belong with me. I'm hoping that soon I can set him free to roam the wild. And of course, since he's so friendly towards humans, I do hope any adventurers who run into Hemus in the future won't mistreat him.
Sounds like Hamus is a real freedom lover. If we have any adventurers in the crowd, please keep your eyes peeled and make sure not to hurt our friendly, radiant Bladehorn. Moving on now, we have some more familiar faces from the semifinals. This first question is for Linnea. During your match against Celino, you jumped in to stop your own partner Lumi's rampage, costing you a certain victory. Do you have any regrets?
She's probably gonna say no.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't regret it even a little bit.
Really?
But who wouldn't? All we can do is live our best life and hope to look back with as few regrets as possible.
Fair enough. I'll give you that
And
one.
overall, I had a really great time in this competition. I found my long-lost family, and we really care about one another.
Inspiring words from Linnea. Now it's time for our final interviewee. Please welcome Viliana from Snezhnegrad. Anything you'd like to share with the crowd?
Well, I've been really loving Nodcry. There's so much to see and do. I'm planning to stick around for a while, so if you see me around, come and say hey.
Great. Enjoy your stay, Viliana. Well, folks, we've heard from all four of our semi-finalists. Now, to round things off, it's time for a group photo. Thank you to everyone who took part in the Spirit Envoy Championship. We hope to see you next time.
Yay! That was a fun quest. I enjoyed that. Debating if I should rate someone. Should I or shouldn't I? Which also reminds me that I yet again forgot to make the redeem where if you put in a certain number of channel points, you can suggest to me streamers I can raid. I need to remember to do that. I'm sure one of these days I will remember to do so.
Linnea, I gotta get going. I'll make sure to tell Mom and Dad how you're doing. I know they'll be so happy for you. Without me around, your prophetic abilities will be slow to develop. But you should know that since you've been to the tundra and you've encountered others of your kind, it's only a matter of time before your abilities fully awaken.
I'm sure you already know how I'm going to respond, sis. I'm not afraid to know the future. All that scares me is the prospect of a life without you, Mom, and Dad.
I know. Well, write me whenever you want to see me. I'll be there in a heartbeat. And when you're ready, come visit us in the tundra. I'll give you the address.
Thanks, Celino. I can't wait to see you again.
Well, we finally did it. We completed it. We're done with the story quest. And now we rest. And now we rest and relax. And all of the fun things. I will say, everyone who's currently in stream, please stay in your seats, because I will be sending you guys on a raid very shortly. Who shall I send you to, though, is the question. Gray, Flanny, Nami's... You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna send you guys over to Young Nami's. A fellow Blazing SMP member, and a pretty good buddy of mine. Of course, normal rules apply. When I send you guys out on a raid to visit another streamer, not only are you representing yourselves, but you're also representing me as my lovely supporters and viewers, so please be sure to behave yourselves. Respects the rules of the chat of whoever I send you guys to, and all of the loveliness that comes along with it. So, without further ado, yes, all of us is being me. There's two of you. That'll just about do it for tonight. If you guys enjoyed this stream and you're on the YouTube side of things, then please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome. And if you're one of the lovely people who decided to take time out of your day, afternoon, or evening, there's lurkers. The people lurk. It's okay. And if you're one of the lovely individuals who took time during your day, afternoon, or evening to come watch this stream live as it is happening, or you're here for the 2 weeks that it's on Twitch before I transferred over, then please be sure to drop a follow and maybe even a subscription if you have not done so already. Small reminder that those with Twitch Prime are able to get a free 1 month's subscription to a streamer of their choosing, so if you haven't used that with someone else, I encourage you to use that here. And as always, long live the rebellion. Good night, everyone.